Chapter 18. Yo, 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 check it out, check it out. The rap years. Man, we're good, George said when the video was over. Ramik, George, and Samson were looking at a video that had been made the day before during a campus fun day. A video company called Funflix had made video karaoke tapes for anyone who wanted to try. George, Ramik, and another rapper who called himself PS had recorded their own rap song. We could be professionals, Ramik said. Don't get carried away, Samson reminded them. These rappers got money and agents and backing and all kinds of things we don't have. You're just some dudes who can put some words and beats together. What we gonna call ourselves? George asked. We ain't nothing but another rough tribe trying to make it. That's it, Ramik said with enthusiasm. Another rough tribe. ART for short. That's what we'll call ourselves. So we're going to give up on our dream to become doctors, drop everything to become rappers all of a sudden? Samson asked in disbelief. He shook his head. Man, that's a hard road for people who chase that dream full time. It's quick and easy money, Ramik reasoned. Is it easier than studying? George asked. I tell you what, Samson suggested. We could do both. See which one jumps off first and go with that one. But I think it's stupid to give up what we've got going here for the chance to become rap stars. George and Ramik listened carefully as Samson continued. I mean, the thought is high, but it's an uphill battle and a full-time commitment. That's cool, Ramik said with a grin as he jotted down more lyrics on a piece of notebook paper. Ramik, George, and PS practiced their act whenever they could, and even found a studio that gave them free practice time every once in a while. They had a cool looking photo taken of themselves wearing baggy jeans and hats flipped backward to use for publicity, and even managed to make a couple of demo tapes. Samson chose not to rap with them, but he was there to offer advice and make hookups for the others. Hey, guess what? Ramik announced with excitement one day. I got us a hookup with Bad Boy Records. It's owned by Sean Puffy Combs. Man, that's big time, George replied enthusiastically. We got it made now. That's definitely what's up, Samson said. George, Ramik, and PS headed to New York one afternoon and found the place. It wasn't a big studio, just an apartment complex in the middle of Harlem. Should we go up? PS asked. We've come this far. We may as well, Ramik replied as they climbed the narrow steps. When they found the correct apartment number, all they found was a couple of guys sitting around looking unconcerned. What do you need? One of them asked as he picked his tooth with the toothpick. We're rappers and we want Puffy, Mr. Combs, to listen to our demo tape, Ramik told him. He ain't here right now, but you can talk to the vice president of the company. He's in the bedroom. The young man pointed with his toothpick to the back room. P.S. George and Ramik entered the bedroom, where on the bed lay at least 300 tapes, just like theirs. They explained to the vice president that they were college students who wanted to be rappers. They'd like to perform, and they'd like for him to listen to their material. Yeah, man, that sounds cool. Put it here on the bed, and I'll listen to it this afternoon. I'll get right back to you, he promised. They left, excited about the possibility of this new career, but weeks passed and the phone call never came. They did, however, get several chances to perform their music in clubs. One weekend, they were booked to perform as the opening act in a hip-hop club that attracted mostly college students. What's up, y'all? Ramik shouted into the mic as they took the stage. How y'all doing out there? You ready to party? We're another rough tribe, and we're ready to take you there. Cheers went up. The bass began pounding, and the crowd began to sway and dance to the beat of their own words and rhythms. Yo, yo, check it out, they yelled. These beats are hot, man. Another rough tribe was pulsing in the darkened room. The crowd loved their group, and they in turn loved the response. Their futures looked bright and full of music. Because of the bright stage lights, all they could really see from the stage were rhythmic shadows as the crowd moved to their beats. But the sounds and the feeling were electrifying. Ramik, especially, was reminded of his days when he exulted in the audience applause back in high school. He inhaled the smoky glory and felt as if he could stay on stage forever. "When's your CD coming out?" someone asked when they had finished. Soon, Ramik promised, although he didn't have the slightest idea how they could accomplish that goal. The months passed quickly. With Sam as a manager of sorts, George and Ramik performed when they could, went to classes when they had to, and dreamed of a very different future than medicine. But somehow the big hookup never materialized. They never did get that recording contract, but they did get to meet Sean Puffy Combs and Biggie Smalls, also known as the Notorious B.I.G. A friend of theirs, the R&B singer Faith Evans, married Biggie Smalls, and occasionally they were invited to have dinner with them when the couple lived in New Jersey. George was always amazed at how much the 300-pound Biggie Smalls could eat at one sitting. Their on-again, off-again rap career took place during the tumultuous months of the East Coast-West Coast rivalry of Biggie Smalls and Tupac Shakur, who spoke eloquently of a world turned upside down. When each of them was gunned down in the next few months, it put a damper on the Doctor's enthusiasm for rap. Besides, George, Sam, and Ramik had no means to keep trying to break out in the increasingly popular and therefore more difficult world of rap. "We're out of money, man," Samson said to Ramik one day when he brought up the subject of rapping again. "He's right. We're out of cash, dude," George reminded him. "Besides, we put in so much time here at school. We've only got another year before college graduation." College, man. Think of it. I can count on one hand the dudes I know graduated from college. "We've got a good act. I think we have a shot at success," Ramik insisted. George sighed. "Look, if I stick this out, I know I can be a dentist. I have no guarantee I'll be a rap star, or for how long. Groups are big one day and forgotten the next." "Yeah, but," Ramik said. "You wouldn't drop medical school for this?" Samson asked him. "Maybe," Ramik replied sullenly. "I don't," Samson said flatly. "We've come this far together, man. The three of us. We've got the chance to be doctors," he said, his voice showing dreamy emotion. "You know what?" Ramik said finally. "You're right. Both of you. We're in this together. We're going to be doctors. But it sure would have been a cool ride," he added with a grin. A conversation with Dr. George Jenkins. Rap stars? It was fun while it lasted, but we never seriously considered leaving all those years of preparation and study for the vague possibility of becoming rappers. I never really thought we had what it took to rap professionally. It seemed to me to be too much work for something that was uncertain at best. I'm not much of a gambler. I needed better odds. Continuing our medical studies seemed like a much more sensible risk. Rap provided the soundtrack for our journey. Even today, we can sit together and discuss what was going on in our lives by listening to old songs. The music motivated and gave us a source of both strength and inspiration. It gave us a much needed break from the academic intensity and was a creative outlet as well. I think it's really important that everyone have a hobby or outside interest. It makes you a stronger, more stable individual. And when your academic pursuits get difficult, you have something to break the tension and help you relax. Having an artistic outlet can sometimes lead to employment, or at least it means a means to pull in some extra cash. In addition, creative outlets are good for the soul as well as the community. Everyone benefits when art or music or literature is shared. When it came time to make the decision about what to do with the rest of our lives, the three of us realized that although the music business was alluring and exciting, the dental and medical professions we had chosen were solid paths that would support us well for the rest of our lives. In the end, it was more an acceptance of reality than a change in direction of our lives. Music was the